Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at. Today, Saturday, August 16th, we are re-recording the video from yesterday. A few of you saw it. It was a 14-minute video with no audio. I apologize, but the house was so cool that I'm going to re-record it. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at. Friday, but technically Saturday. All right, let's dive right into it. Interest rates today unchanged pretty much throughout the week. 6.56 on a 30-year fixed conventional. Jumbos, the loan amounts over $802,650, 6.68, which is pretty much the same, right? And then our government loans, FHA 6.15, VA 6.16. Okay. By the way, we kind of have the sign working. At least it's on. We just got to fix the my, more, and H, and then we'll be in business again with the sign. All right, check this house out. So Ryman Kraken, a coworker of mine, a fellow mortgage originator, sent me this house yesterday. 16808 Northeast 80th Street in Vancouver. 3 beds, 3 baths, 2,305 square feet, built in 2021. This home is listed by Rebecca over at EXP. Rebecca says, the stunning single-level modern farmhouse, custom built by renowned high-end builder Kingston Homes. By the way, Mrs. Steinmann is a huge fan of Kingston Homes. Blends timeless style with luxurious comfort, featuring 4 spacious bedrooms. Now, she says 4 bedrooms here, and it says 3 bedrooms here, so I'm thinking one's probably going to be an office. And a 3-car tandem garage with epoxy flooring. I think that technically makes it a 4-car garage. This one owner home showcases engineered hardwood floors, vaulted ceilings, and custom blinds throughout. The open concept kitchen impresses with an oversized island, white cabinetry, quartz countertops, and stainless steel appliances. The primary suite offers coffered ceilings and a spa-like bath with a 5-foot tile shower. Outdoor living shines with a covered patio, full irrigation drip system, 2 serene water features, and a fully fenced yard. So to me, this is still a new home, 2021, but it has the fully fenced yard put in. It has all the upgrades that you'd want to do to the house, the irrigation system, the epoxy flooring in the garage. So you're kind of getting a house that has all of that already done. Let's take a look at some pictures. All right, very nice curb appeal. Definitely a modern farmhouse. A couple things I notice here. Very flat driveway, flat front yard. For 2021, I would say this is borderline mature landscaping. The landscaping is very tastefully done, set up for privacy, and will mature very nice. Another thing I noticed is normally between the sidewalk and the street you have grass and trees. I like that there's rocks here, just from a maintenance standpoint. Also, when you see a neighborhood that has a lot of trees planted between the sidewalk and the street, look to see what type of trees they are. Half my neighborhood, which was built in 2006, had the correct trees put in. Half of it had the incorrect trees put in. The incorrect trees grew roots that destroyed the sidewalk. So something to check out. All right, here's another thing I noticed, and this is kind of what separates a high-end home builder compared to like a D.R. Horton or Lennar, or one of those let's cram as many houses in a subdivision as possible. Not that they're bad houses, but one of my pet peeves is you go in those neighborhoods and they cut the driveways before they decide which floor plans they're putting on which lots. So if they end up putting a 3-car garage floor plan on one of these lots, you have a 2-car cut driveway, and what they do is they just widen the driveway as it gets closer to the garage, where here you have a driveway that's cut for a 3-car garage. So I know that's a little nitpicky, but I think I just wanted to point that out on this house. All right, love the front door, nice big windows. Okay. So here's our front entryway, like the fixtures. All right, I love the shiplap ceiling. That's not something you see every day, and it really ties in that modern farmhouse. But I love the shiplap ceiling. The manufactured hardwood floors, I love the color. It is a good contrast with all the white. I can tell right now this home has upgraded millwork around all the doors, and I'm sure around the windows as well. So here's coming through that front door. I'm guessing that's our office on the left. I'll probably see in a second. Okay. Love this great room. I got 2 big sliders, and I hope we get a better look, but I love the backsplash in the kitchen. Almost looks like stone or brick. And that's the first thing I notice when I see this room. Built-in surround sound in the ceiling, recessed lighting in the ceiling, very nice. Okay, built-in cabinets with built-in shelving. Love the fireplace with that modern farmhouse design, again, kind of tying it all in. So around these windows up here, lots of millwork. You know, that's really makes your house age well, kind of timeless look. Okay, another thing to look out for in homes of this era of 2021 is a lot of the homes in this price range built back then in Vancouver, there was a push to do electric fireplaces and not have natural gas. So it's good to see this one does have a natural gas fireplace if that's important to you. Cool fixtures, nice big island, comfortably seating 4 bar stools. That tile backsplash. I wish I had whatever interior designers have to pick that stuff out. I don't. I painted my back deck this last week from brown to like a slate gray. It looks okay, but I wish I had the talent to be able to pick out colors and tile. All right, cabinets to the ceiling, backsplash all over the wall. Big thick crown molding around the cabinets. This definitely looks like it belongs in $1 million home. Gas range, very nice. Under the cabinet lighting, just some Gucci things, you know, that you kind of expect with a builder like Kingston Homes. They knock it out of the park. Nice dining room, again, millwork around the windows. Love the light fixture. Okay, here's our primary. Engineered hardwood floors in here as well. Very cool coffered ceiling with that contrasting wood there. Again, that landscaping for 2021 really brings in a lot of privacy and turns this window into a decent view. The bathroom looks pretty cool. I can't wait to see the inside. Here's bedroom number 2. Decent sized bedroom for 2,300 square feet. Bedroom number 3. Powder room. Okay, we see some different tile on the wall here. Very cool, very modern farmhouse, high end. And there is lighting underneath the cabinet. Very cool. Guest bath. Very nice. Okay, wow. So we have different tile flooring in here, but look at the tile on the wall. That is very, very good looking. Love the mirrors, love the light fixtures, but the star of the show is that wall. Nice big bathroom. There's your 5-foot shower. I'm assuming that's 5 foot wide, but very large shower. Again, love the tile. Okay, so here's the 4th bedroom / office. I can't tell if there's a closet in here. It's probably an office. There's a good shot of the custom blinds. The blinds have been up in all the other shots, but this one, there's your custom blinds. This room is labeled for us, laundry room. Very nice laundry room, tiles counter. Okay, So here's our outdoor living space. Looks like we have speakers recessed in the ceiling. The ceiling is cedar on it, very nice. Ceiling fan, recessed lighting, very nice patio. Got a water feature back there. Okay, great listing. Let's look at some numbers. We're gonna slow down here, and you may have heard me talk about this. I've been talking about it a lot for the last couple months. It's the temporary 2-1 buy down. I think this is a great strategy. There are many ways to finance this home, right? But the market is softer than it was. There's room to negotiate. And I really think you can use tools like this 2-1 buy down we're gonna look at now to leverage the opportunity. Instead of asking for 20 grand off the purchase price, which is only gonna save me 120 bucks a month, can we be more creative? Because with all the talk from the feds and the administration and everyone's baking in a rate cut, probably 0.5% in the fall, this is a great time to lock in a decent rate now, get your home negotiated, get in it, and then wait and see what happens and hopefully catch a refinance in the next 18 to 36 months. And I think there's a pretty good shot. Now, refinancing is never guaranteed, so you need to be comfortable with the payment for the life of the loan. But I think it's a safe bet that you'll be able to refinance in the next 3 years. So buy now, refinance later. I know it's cliche. What do they say? Marry your house, date your mortgage. This is a great time in our market for all those cliche sayings. Okay, so let's break this down. 20% down on a purchase price of $998 gives us a loan amount of $798,400. Interest rates, again, according to Mortgage News Daily, 6.56. Bringing back my highlights. If we break down this payment, principal and interest, $5,077. Property taxes on this home, $626. Homeowner's insurance, $100 a month for a total payment of $5,803. Now, if we come in and negotiate the sellers to pay for a 2-1 buy down, our interest rate the first year goes from 6.56 to 4.56 for the first 12 months, bringing our payment from $5,803 to $4,821, saving us $982 a month. Much more than saving 120 bucks by asking for 20 grand off. So that's year one. Year two of the 2-1 buy down, your interest rate is reduced to 5.56, bringing your payment to $5,313, saving you $490 for the second 12 months for the year two. And then years 3 through 30, you're at the full 6.5 at $5,803. And we're hoping that we can catch a refinance somewhere around this 5.56 in that 1 to 3 year range. The way these work, again, this is a loan feature, not a loan program, so you can add this feature to almost any loan program out there. We're just adding it to a 20% down vanilla 30-year fixed mortgage. The cost of that 2-1 buy down in this scenario would be $18,324. Which we are having the sellers pay. Okay, the sellers are paying for this 2-1 buy down. So that brings your total cash to close to $211,000 on this 2-1 buy down. There you go. Hopefully the audio worked this time. Join us in just a few minutes. I'm going to end this video and then we're going to go straight to our 9 a.m. Saturday live stream. Bring your questions. If you want to talk about 2-1 buy downs, we'll be on there in a minute. We've got a new series starting on Monday for our daily home of the day. Go out and enjoy your weekend. We'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.